Mr. and Mrs. Waribi, you've explained to us that in 2022, the two of you decided to move to Liberia, and you entrusted the defendant's shipping company with transporting your belongings. And during the process of the international shipping, all of your stuff was damaged. You reached an agreement with him that he would repay you $5,000 that you paid him. But since then, he has only paid you $1,275 of the promised $5,000, and you would like the rest, which is $3,725, which is the basis of your lawsuit. Mr. Barley, you acknowledge that you took the plaintiff's belongings into your care, but you deny that you are the one responsible for damaging them, because all you were doing was taking them to an international shipping company that then took them and damaged them. You feel like you should not be held responsible, and they're suing the wrong person, and you don't believe you should have to pay anything else. All right. Mr. and Mrs. Waribi, tell us about how you know Mr. Barley.
I met Jerry through a mutual friend or somebody in the neighborhood, and they said Jerry shipped things to Liberia. So I talked to him, and we made an agreement. And he came to my house and picked up some stuff.
All right. Mr. Barley, do you have a shipping company?
Yes, I do have a shipping company.
Okay. And when there's an international shipment like this, what do you take responsibility for and what do you not take responsibility for?
So basically, I will probably go to door to do pickup.
Okay.
And when I pick up, I will deliver these items to the shipper who will subsequently deliver them to the destination we have agreed.
Mr. and Mrs. Waribi, you paid Mr. Barley
$4,000.
$4,000. You paid him $4,000. Okay. And you knew he didn't own a ship.
Yes,
right?
we did, yeah.
But did the $4,000 include the price of the shipping?
It was the price of the shipping.
Okay, so that was all in, even the boat, the part where it went on the boat.
Everything was $4,000.
Did you ever talk to the owners of the boat or anybody other than Mr. Barley?
No.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
But after the damage was done, we had a conference call with some guy.
Okay.
And he said the guy worked for the shipping company. I don't remember the guy's name, but the guy, we had a conference call, and the guy said that we were going to take care of this, and he would let us know.
All right, but that was all after the damage happened.
After the damage.
Okay, so Mr. Barley, did you have the plaintiff sign a written agreement? Do you have a contract or anything?
So usually there is no items or transaction of signing an agreement. So it is a mutual agreement that I come to you and I pick up.
It's verbal.
It's verbal.
There's nothing written.
Understanding.
Okay.
I have taken the items and it was loaded on the container with our understanding that it was going to be delivered in Liberia. Unfortunately, it didn't reach as we thought.
It was damaged on the ship. Okay.
Because if you see the exhibit in one of the photographs here, there was a car in the container. That container is a 40-foot. I was entitled to a 20-foot of that container. So Mr. Waribi items was less than 5-foot items he gave me. Okay. So there were like a handful of items that was in the second batch of that container going. So it was those little quantity of items that got damaged. He's suing the wrong guy for $8,000, little $5,000. That's the item.
Okay, so you're saying the majority of things that they sent were not damaged?
No, they already received their items already. It was very little items they are received. Because
all right. Judge Menser.
Okay. Mr. Barley, the Waribis had a financial relationship with you, not the shipping company, right?
I wouldn't conclude that, Your Honor.
Well, were you the one who paid the shipping company? That's what I want to know.
Yes, I paid the shipping company.
Okay. So did you have a contract with the shipping company?
No, not like a contract with the shipping company though. But we pay them by virtual receipt. By receipt through transaction, we go to the office and we pay when they take the loading deck. I mean, at the loading deck, we pay them and we get a receipt.
And what was the receipt they gave you? Did they give you a contract, a receipt, any sort of...
No, usually it's not like a contract. Usually they will affirm that you have paid an amount of money for the shipment.
Well, suppose the ship, God forbid, sinks. Who's responsible for that?
So it is that agent that we pay to who goes to the actual company who ships. So like me, I am like the first party. There's a second party between the shipping agent. That's how it works.
But Mr. and Miss Waribi, you paid him. You don't know the second party. You don't know the shipper, do you?
We don't.
I don't.
Okay. Now, you provided a picture to us here of a container. If we can put this up. So, Mr. Barley, I'd ask you to look at that picture right there. Is that the container where their goods were in?
Yes.
Okay.